Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a morning walk. It is Sunday, a little bit after 8 a.m. I am in my garden, going to start my morning routine, which is watering my orchids. And I want to show you new blooms. So this one right here is a newly bloomed dendrobium. It is pretty, a little purple dendrobium. She has a few buds on her and she is attached to my tree. I've also got my Rhinanthera spike peeking through right over here, so that's exciting. And walking over to my orchid section before I go around the garden. So I do have a tiny little hole inside my hose, which I need to take care of. I'm getting all wet. All right, you guys, so my morning routine starts with watering my orchids. I get over to this section, which I water every single day. And this is how my morning starts. So let's see what we've got new here. So we have hung up these Vandas with the long roots. Went ahead and hung them up on my Christmas palms over here. So that's been taken care of. I just put one of these little hooks right on the palm, and this is where I am gonna keep my Vandas with these really long roots. This one right here is a new bloom. She's all the way up here. So this is my let's see, this is my Ascocenda Chai. And she's got some beautiful yellow flowers on her. She's not fragrant, so I don't mind having her up so high because she doesn't smell anyways. But she is a pretty Vanda with yellow flowers. There you go. That one is in bloom right now. And she's got really long roots. So I couldn't hang them. I couldn't hang them under my little gazebos here because the roots will touch the floor, and I don't like for the roots to touch the floor, just in case they won't get insects or anything like that. So I do have some new blooms that I want to share with you guys. Also some updates. My Mimi Palmer is looking beautiful and she's very fragrant. She's still in bloom. This is a Vanda Mimi Palmer, and she smells really good. Grapey with jasmine. Ooh, this is a new spike on my Vanda Golden Doubloon. Discovered a lot of spikes here. Vanda Crystal Smith is still going. I mean, she's been in bloom for over a month already, and these flowers are still looking amazing. They're waxy, they're fragrant, and they are very pretty. How pretty that is. Let's see. So I have discovered a lot of new blooms. This is my Vanda Po Chang. I mean, a lot of new buds. So by next week, I should have many blooms here in my Vanda section. Let's see. I've also have some bloom spikes on my Cymbidiums. There you go. That's another one right there. That one's got two. Cymbidiums are happy. This one is new. This is my Cherry Blossom Carmela, and she's starting to get almost in full bloom. Now these blooms are tiny. Look at the size of those flowers compared to my finger. They are tiny. They are very pretty, but they are so small. This is new. This is my Vanda Carmela. Let me show you her tag. Now this one smells amazing. This is a tag for this one, which is a Vanda Carmela, which is a Veracrone and Merle mix. There you go. And oh my goodness, and she's got a spicy fragrance to her. And she's also got those waxy lips, so the waxy petals, so the blooms do last a long time. Let's see here. I know that there's another flower spike around here. This one right here just bloomed also. This is my Vanda Haiku Mint, and most of these did come from Carmela inside some boxes. So there you go. That's my let's see. This is a tag on this one. The Periara Motes Leprechaun Haiku Mint. And she's also a tiny one, but super, super fragrant. Smells good. What does she smell like? Smells a little minty. So she is a cute one. Very cute. I love the detail on that lip. Very, very pretty. There you go. Here's my beautiful Zygo Bluebirds, which is still in bloom. So you guys had many questions about my Zygo. I kept her under my terrace, and that's where she started to bloom, under my terrace. So I wonder how it's gonna go being out here in this heat. And then my Vanda Sionana, look at that. She is still looking gorgeous and still very fragrant, even at this time. She's a night fragrant one. Beautiful. All right, so up here I have my Cymbidium, you guys, and I know that I said when I opened my box that I can't get my Cymbidiums to bloom, but they are growing. Now, the reason I say that I can't get them to bloom is because, I mean, I really haven't had them that long. I've had this one for 2 years. It has some new growths. It's never bloomed for me, and she is a warm grower. This is the one I got back with Cruel Smith. I want to say February of 2018. I don't even know. This is like that gem something. I don't. I'll find her tag somewhere. I just have to get in there. But yeah. So you guys are so funny. You guys were like kind of blaming Sheldon for sending me Cymbidiums, knowing that we can't grow them in South Florida. Now I don't know if we cannot grow them in South Florida. I just have never gotten them to bloom. So this one came from a South Florida grower, or not a South Florida grower, but a Florida grower. This is from Cruel Smith, and that's the tag. And before I purchased this orchid right here, it's gorgeous. I mean, the blooms are amazing. I did ask them, like, is this going to bloom for me? And they said, yeah, that they keep it inside a greenhouse that's 105 degrees. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to get it to bloom. So I have had this one for 2 years. It's growing. It looks healthy. It just has not bloomed for me. So maybe that's why I say that I can't make them bloom. So now I've got like 4 or 5 in my collection after that box. So we will see, you know, how it goes. But trust me, it's not Sheldon's fault. I mean, he gets them to bloom in Hawaii. So maybe he just sent them to me thinking that I can grow them, and maybe I can. I mean, maybe it just takes a little bit more than 2 years. Who knows? All right, let me show you another spike right over here. This is on my Aridus, and I love this orchid. I love it. Oh, there you go. Well, her tag is in there. That's the Aridus Juliantiana, and I love that. So yeah, so some of my Vandas have a new location. I am just a little worried that the roots will start sticking to the palms, because I want to be able to move them around, and that's my only concern about having them hanging here. But they are higher. The roots are not touching the floor, which was my main concern with that. All right, I've got some other blooms here, which is my Brassavola Nodosa Mas Mejor. It's got two flowers on her. I've got a bloom spike on my Heaven Sent Redolence. And this one is still in bloom. And then I've got my Hoyas. Oh, and then I was going to show you guys really quick. Oh, gosh, so many spider webs. Oh my goodness, it's like so many spider webs. Hold on, I have them all over me. All right, so my Rosy Sunset F, you guys, it is taking off. I know, some of you guys have asked me about this fabulous orchid. I love it. It's an Cymbidium. And last year it put out 14 or 15 beautiful flower spikes. It was a beautiful show. This year she's on her way to doing that. I mean, she is just full. I counted and I've got about 13 to 14 flower spikes. I just hope that they get longer because last year's spikes were super long. And she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, she's got quite a number of flower spikes on her. And she smells, to me, she smells sweet. She is so pretty. That's my Rosy Sunset F. And I always keep her medium moist. My Cymbidiums like to be moist. You know, it is just so hot over here, you guys. I mean, we are in April. We are in mid-April and it feels like it's August over here. Here's my Anasmums. I have not brought over my new Anasmum here yet, just because I have it under my terrace. I love to smell it, so it's still under there. So let's walk around, and I want to end up in my terrace to show you the new orchids from Carmela, kind of like up close. I love that box. You guys are really enjoying that video. Oh my God, and you guys, my jasmine smells delicious. Oh my goodness. You guys are really enjoying that video. I loved that box. I mean, I opened that box and I was so happy. So hopefully, if you guys are going to order a box, you guys are as surprised as I was, because it was amazing, amazing, amazing. My Gumbo Limbo. Look at how big Big Mama's getting. The root, these girls are getting huge. So that was very, very, very exciting. And here's my other, oh my gosh. Here are my other bloom spikes on my another heaven scent that I have over here. So this is my Gumbo Limbo. All right. Now under my oak tree, there is a Cymbidium that has look at that. Look at this bloom spike. And this one is under my oak tree, so there you go. That Cymbidium is doing really good up there. I mean, I try to take it off. I need to get one of the boys of the house to climb up here or get me a ladder so I can get my own ladder, but whatever. So I can get it out from there. But it's actually happy here, so I don't know if I'm gonna relocate it. And then every once in a while, I come and look at my Schomburgkia, which is still not doing anything. I've got two now, one next to my pool, and this one just grows, and that's it. And then another Vanda that I have here. And then this Staghorn, you guys, look at how big this has gotten. It is huge. All right. Let's see. So around my pool area, that is definitely a spike on these on these Vandas that I can never remember the name. So that is definitely a flower spike. I am so excited to see those flowers bloom. Pineapple's getting bigger. Oh my goodness. So now that I'm here in this area, I have to tell you, if you guys did not see my community post, or if you guys don't follow my Instagram, yesterday I had a not so great visitor visit me. I mean, for some of you guys thought it was cute, but I mean, I am terrified. So yeah, the iguana is back. I don't know if it's the same one. I mean, it's definitely not the same one from my door. But it was a green iguana, huge iguana, and I found it right just chilling on top of my little spa there on top of my pool. And it scared me. I mean, I don't like iguanas, I'm sorry. It did scare me, so I'm so afraid. I mean, I come out here and I would die if I would see all of my orchids chewed up. So I hope that it goes away. Oh, and just discovered a spike. So yeah, that was my visitor from yesterday. And I was able to actually take a picture and even get a little bit of footage while he was just, you know, chilling up there. And then it went under here. So that's probably where it lives, under all of these bromeliads and bushes and whatever I have under here. All right, so I'm just checking on my sherry babies, which I put them on my palms. And this is another look at my Renanthera with another flower spike. All right, so now let's get under my terrace. All right, so my driftwood is doing good. You guys asked about it, and it's still, I mean, it's doing amazing. The flowers on here are still looking beautiful and very fragrant. And I do have to mist these about every other day. I have to mist them today, but it's doing good. I mean, one of the things that I did notice is that my japonica, my Cymbidium japonica is getting new leaves, and it's starting to grow new roots. So that is a very good sign. Hopefully it'll bloom for me. That's another non-bloomer. All right, so starting off with my beautiful Dendrobium anosmum from my box. I love this orchid, you guys. It smells delicious. It is pure white, which is exactly what I wanted to get. And you guys saw the excitement when I got this one. I was just blown away. So this is one of my favorite of that box. It's actually my favorite. I love it. So this one will be joining the party once those blooms fade. I just love to smell it. All right, here we've got the Dendrobium Lovely Hippo, and I did try to look for this Dendrobium online because I thought the name was funny and I couldn't find it. So maybe this just hasn't been registered, which is what I heard. But this is a Dendrobium Lovely Hippo. Looks similar to my my Love Memory Fizz, but it's actually a little bit different. It's got the different you know, it's got the yellow and it's got the fuchsia on the outside. So it is beautiful. I am keeping it under my terrace. It smells amazing, just so I can enjoy the fragrance on that. All right, this Cymbidium right here is gorgeous. I got it with 4 spikes, and you know, I did mention when I was opening up my box, like, how do these growers just get it to be like this? Oh, it is like perfection. Look at how beautiful. If only it was fragrant. So let me show you the tag once again. Now that I'm kind of like showing them a little bit better. So this is the Cymbidium Eye Candy Pinky. I could see why. I mean, it is just so pretty. I love that. It looks fake of how beautiful it is and perfect with those 4 beautiful flower spikes. Oh, and like I said, I don't know how they get it so beautiful. This is a rebloom for me. Oh no, actually it's not a rebloom. It's actually the first time it blooms. I've already shown you guys this orchid. It's so pretty. It's my my Hilo Blaze Hilo Gold. All right, and this one is definitely a rebloom for me. And this is my Psychopsis Mendenhall. And I have to tell you that I am just so happy that I purchased this orchid. It has been non-stop blooming since I got it. Now, somebody messaged me and asked me if I was worried because normally these orchids can bloom themselves to death and I should cut the spike. But you know what, you guys, once you cut this spike, I heard that it takes forever for it to put out another spike. So I don't think I am going to be cutting the spike on this one. that's what it wants to do. That's what it wants to do. My little insect orchid. Back here I've got another Cymbidium that I got with Sheldon, and it is going to be a beautiful one. Still hasn't opened up, so I will show you guys once that one does. This one here is my pink one. She is the one that I have 4 of. It's the Burr Francine Rose Glow. And this is the 4th one in my collection. And then this one here is my Dendrobium Hawaii Spectacular. And this one is very similar because it's almost identical to my Dendrobium Sherry Abe. It has the same parents, I heard, and it's beautiful. I'll probably just put her together with my Sherry Abe and just have them grow together. And then this is my other Cymbidium right down here, which still has not opened up completely. Whoa. Let's see. And like I said, I mean, Cymbidiums, they're just a beautiful plant. I love it. I love the leaves on them. I love it, and they are big. If only they would bloom for me. One day, I promise. I'm gonna take all the advice that you guys give me, which is heavy feeding while they're growing and all that, and lots of water. So this is the Sunshine Falls Butterballs. I thought that this was Pails. Sunshine Falls Butterballs. So I will take you guys' advice where you guys say, you know, you have them under a tree and you feed it heavily and it blooms all the time. So we will see. Of course, my Dendrobium, my Oncidium Sherry Baby is in bloom, smelling delicious. I love it. And then this beautiful gal. So I've got her right now, just bare root on top of this clay pot. We all know that these canes get really, really heavy because of these Dendrobium nobiles. They just get really, really heavy. So not sure if it's gonna stay here. I mean, I really want to find a pot that kind of goes about this high, just to so they can keep the canes sturdy and in an upright position. If I can do that, then I will not mount this one, just because she is so pretty. So and then I'll have her in a pot where I can put her in the sun and where I can put her, you know, transfer her back and forth. We'll see. I love it. Right now I'm enjoying her blooms and her fragrance. She smells really good. I'm enjoying her blooms just right out here on top of this clay pot. So that's what's going on with her. All right, and then we've got my Cymbidium and my other air plant right there. So yeah, this was my morning walk, you guys. It is Sunday. We are still at home, trying to stay safe and doing our quarantine thing. This pineapple is getting already really big. I'm trying to see when exactly I'm supposed to cut it, because look at the size of it. I love it. So many projects on my mind. I want to do the project of putting all my phals on my rubellini tree, which is going to be right there. And I also want to get like a little, I want to do like a pineapple garden. Those are the two projects that I really want to work on in the few weeks. You see, I hear stuff. I hear stuff under here. And now that I know there's iguanas, I'm so scared. So I really want to do like a pineapple area in my garden, and we'll see. I have a lot of ideas. So, and not sure how long we're going to be quarantined. So I want to get everything done before I have to go back to work and life gets back to normal. So that's it, you guys. My desert rose over here lost their flowers, so I'm hoping that they're okay. So that's it, you guys. This was my morning walk. I'm glad you guys loved the unboxing. I loved it, and I can't wait to do another one. Not soon. I have to situate all of those orchids and see, but it's very tempting to order another box because they're just so beautiful. So Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you guys all have a wonderful week ahead. I will be checking up on you. I will be making more videos this week and just seeing how what I end up doing with most of my orchids. But for now, they're gonna be decorating, and that's it. Hopefully, the iguana doesn't come back to say hi. I mean, he fell in the pool, and then, or like on that side, and then just left. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, a wonderful week, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.